It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a little bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, and it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we want to walk in the building on Monday and check that win total.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going, and off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
2nd and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the tight end, likely.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And he'll take it on in. Devon Valen. Touchdown, Broncos. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. Here's Harris to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Off the play action, here's Fields. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Fields to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This a 44-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. They'll go play action with Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throw it, Nix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a designed run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
A second effort, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown of the new year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in Week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll give it to Harris again. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Now Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
What a great job in this game by the defensive coordinator, continuing to put his players in position to succeed. And boy, have they taken advantage of it. But on the other side, they got to do something different. They got to bring in some extra blockers. They got to change up and go max protection. They have to give their quarterback a little bit of time, or else they've got no shot.
Fields from the gun on third down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. This one complete to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now, Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Fields. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. One final throw before the break. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get things started in the heartland, Kansas City, as they're at home to take on Cincinnati. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Josh Reynolds, a touchdown catch in the victory. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw to the tight end, likely.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run over center with Williams. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing, Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
Complete to number 14.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone. Devon Valen, touchdown Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg, after losing week 1 to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Austin now to return this. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Fields. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the option, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, right back to Williams. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll throw. It's Nix. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. They'll go with Williams. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. Oh! He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Steelers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Fields. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Now Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now a second down throw for Fields. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.